Hey guys, this is Andrew with mywatchaddiction.com, and today we have another watch unboxing for you. So today we actually have a watch that has come in that I've been waiting for a little bit and extremely excited to get my hands on. If you look at my channel and all the watches in my collection in general, and then compare that to other watch review channels and other guys that are into the watch collecting hobby, you'll notice one thing missing. Well, you'll notice a lot of things missing, one of them being my talent and knowledge about watches. I get that, guys. But the other thing you'll notice that is missing is a Seiko. Every other watch review channel in the world that I've ever seen, they've reviewed at least one Seiko watch, and I personally have never owned a Seiko watch. And when I talk to people, that just absolutely blows their mind. That I personally have never owned a Seiko watch. So I started thinking, you know what, maybe it's time for me to get a Seiko watch and graduate into the big boys with the rest of these guys. So I started looking and I found one that I wanted. But in true My Watch Addictions fashion, it's not just a normal Seiko watch. Before we get started and take a look at this, guys, let's take a look and see what's on my wrist. So the watch of the day is that Aragon Sky Guardian with that flyback chronograph. All right, guys. So what could it be? What is in this box that I am so excited about? Let's tear this guy open. Now, this is a watch that came from a friend of mine in one of the watch groups. And this guy has some seriously amazing talent. So I will post up his contact information to his social media in the end. He's obviously seen my videos and knows that I love when things are packed appropriately. So we have a Seiko box. Can you guess what's in it? Open this guy up, have another Seiko box, and there's the instruction manual. So before I open this up, I will tell you guys that this is a Seiko SKX007 diver. We're going to zoom in a little bit here because I'm super stoked about seeing this watch. And of course, it's no surprise, it's not going to let itself be seen easily. So this is a Seiko 007 that has been customized just for my watch editions. There it is, the Seiko 007. I'm blown away by this watch. Guys, we're gonna set this down, get a little closer up view of it, and I will tell you exactly what I had Rizo do to this watch to make it mine. So I think you guys know me by enough now, if you've been watching my channel for a little bit anyway, that you know I like things that are straight badass. And this watch, to me, is 100% straight badass. So Rizo actually goes out and he takes a base Seiko SKX007 and then adds the parts that his customer may want him to put on it. So in this watch specifically, he and I looked at a buttload of watch hands. We looked at a buttload of bezels, bezel inserts, buttload of different things, and this is the design that, with his help, that I came up with. So a few things that we've changed on this Seiko, custom Seiko SKX. So obviously, first thing you'll notice is it's got that blue sunburst dial, and that dial, I don't know if I can give it, you know, give it justice in the lighting in this room. I'm gonna have to get some pictures later of this because this dial is absolutely amazing. This thing just pops with that sunburst effect. Full lume on this dial with the applied indices at the hour markers. Second thing we changed on this watch was that minute and hour hand. Minute and hour hand, I wanted something with an edge. I wanted something sharp. I wanted something pointy that would freaking stick you and make you go, ow. So that's why I chose those minute and hour hands. That katana second hand with the red tip, looked around for that one, finally found that second hand. That does have lume on the far end of the second hand, the opposite end right there. There's a little bit of lume in there, so I'm kind of excited about that. Bezel insert, very basic ceramic bezel insert with the red highlights right there at that 12 o'clock position. And then we went with a vintage toothy bezel. I like this hard edge. I like these angles. I love how sharp this watch is. This watch just looks straight badass. Then when you combine all of that with that just stock, very basic stock Seiko SKX bracelet that is on here, this watch is something that I am extremely, extremely happy about. The other thing that we did on this watch that I will point out in a little bit is we added a domed sapphire crystal with AR coating. Now the AR coating on this watch, I went with red. Can you guys see that red tint to that AR coating? That is cool. I mean, looking at it straight on, you're not seeing it, but you'd see that red pop with that AR coating. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. And then you look at that domed sapphire crystal. We went with the domed to stay flush with the bezel. Get another look at that AR coated sapphire crystal. You can kind of see it right there. See that red anti-reflective coating pop a little bit. You can see the dimension in that dial. See that sunburst effect on that blue dial with the lights. This, guys, I am loving this watch. Loving this watch. And quite honestly, I now understand why everybody else and their brother reviews Seiko watches. I personally see what the excitement and the love for these Seiko watches are. I'm really enjoying the looks of this watch, and I cannot wait to get this watch on my wrist. All right, guys, so that was the custom Seiko SKX007 that I had Rob Rizo build for me, customize for me. Guys, this is getting pretty close to being one of the favorite watches that I have in my collection. Just the overall style. Looks like it's going to be an extremely comfortable watch. I cannot wait to get this watch on my wrist and get some wrist time with this watch. This is a watch that will not be sold or traded anytime soon because I'm absolutely in love with this. This guy did an amazing job. If you guys are in any of the Facebook watch groups, he's very active on Facebook, especially in the Watch Gang Exchange. You can check him out there, as well as Watches Facebook group. All over the place, this guy's popping up, showing custom pictures of his custom modded Seiko watches. This guy does great work, extremely fast, great communication. Guys, I would absolutely recommend checking him out. Down in the description section below, I'm going to post up some links to his social media pages. Feel free to reach out to him, talk to him, see what he has to say. Maybe you can come up with a design that will blow your doors off just like this one does me. So guys, thank you very much. Post up in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, and don't forget, you guys are going to be able to see this one on my wrist at Instagram/watchaddiction.us. Thank you guys, and have a great week.